Good morning to all. Let's see the continuous of the last previous session of this class, and there are two ways to create a thread: by extending thread class, by implementing runnable interface. Thread class. Thread class provide constructors and methods to create and perform operations on a thread. Thread class extends object class and implements runnable interface. Commonly used constructor of thread class: thread, thread and string name, thread runnable or string name. Commonly used methods of thread class: public void run is used to perform action for a thread. Public void start the execution of the thread. JVM calls the run method on a thread. Public void sleep long milliseconds causes the currently executing thread to sleep for the specified number of milliseconds. Public void join waits for a thread to die. Public void join waits for a thread to die for the specified milliseconds. Public int get priority returns the priority of the thread. Public int set priority, it changes the priority of the thread. So public int get id returns the id of the thread. Public thread state get state returns the state of the thread. Public boolean is alive. Test if the thread is alive. So public void interrupts the thread. Public boolean is interrupted. Test if the thread has been interrupted. Public static boolean interrupted. Test if the current thread has been interrupted. Runnable interface. The runnable interface should be maintained by any class whose instances are intended to be executed by a thread. Runnable interface have only one method named run. Public void run is used to perform action for a thread. Starting a thread. Start method of thread class is used to start a newly created thread. It performs following task. A new thread starts with new call stack. The thread moves from new state to a runnable state. When the thread gets a chance to execute, it targets run method will run. It's Java thread example by extending thread class. So here we can use the method public void run, and class multi extend is used to represent the topic thread. So extend word can be represent the topic thread. So class multi extend thread. Public void run system out print we have to running the thread. So the println statement is thread is running, and public static void main is string name should be shown by the output. Multi t1 equal to new multi, and t1 dot start, and this is thread 1 is start. So this is the Java thread example by implementing runnable interface. We have if we introduce the topics of interface, means we have to introduce the word implements. So public void run thread is running, and multi m1 equal to new multi 3, and thread t1 equal to new thread of multiple task, and multi 3 class, and t1 dot start is thread 1 is start. Synchronization in Java. Synchronization in Java is the capability to control the access of multiple threads to any shared resource. Java synchronization is better option where we want to allow only one thread to access the shared resource. Why use synchronization? The synchronization is mainly used to prevent thread interface and to prevent consistency problem. Types of synchronization: there are two types of synchronization: process synchronization, thread synchronization. Here we will discuss only thread synchronization. Thread synchronization in the sense there are two types of thread synchronization: mutual exclusive and inter-thread communication. Mutual exclusive is synchronized method, synchronized block, synchronized static synchronization. Cooperation in the sense inter-thread communication in Java. So these are the thread synchronization, and we have seen two types of synchronization. What is two types of thread synchronization, and further classes we have to see about the types of synchronization individually and inter-thread communication.